Hello minasan! It's Sento journalist and Sento ambassador Stephanie. Today I would like to give you some tips to fully enjoy your Sento experience. So first of all, many people are asking me could I find a Sento? It's true, most of the Sento are located in residential area and it's not very easy to find them. And most of the time when you are traveling and visiting some touristic places, it's pretty hard to find them by chance. So my first advice will be to use Google Map, because now Google Map has many information in English and many Sento are also registered inside in English. So you just have to type the word Sento and you will have many Sento going out around you, I think. And inside the Sento information you will have the opening time and closing time, so it would be very useful, I think. But maybe not all the Sento are registered yet in Google Maps, so also you can use the Association of Sento official website. They try to put as many as useful English information, so you can find also many addresses and pictures there. And also I try myself to share as much as possible hundreds and hundreds of addresses of Sento, because I really would like everybody could go and experience them. And then many people also ask me, what should I bring when I go to Sento? So first of all, I will show you what I usually bring when I go to Sento. So I like to take a small towel, because most of the time I'm not going out only for the Sento, but I'm going somewhere and on my way back or in the middle of my day I would like to go to Sento, so I prefer having something small, easier to carry in my bag. So this is the first. And then I have a mini Sento set. So first I will have something to tie my hair, because you have to avoid to put your hair in the bathtub. And then I have a mini soap, mini size soap. And I like to have a balm. It's a multifunction balm, so I use it to remove my makeup and just as a face cleansing, and also after the bath for the moisturization. So it's a good hydration after bath. I think every organic balm will do the same job, so I really recommend this kind of item. And eventually I have something to wash my teeth, and that's all. So when I think I will go to Sento, I try to have my set and small towels, but honestly, most of the time I just go in a Sento when I'm outside without deciding it, so I have nothing. And you can totally go in a Sento with nothing. So when you go to Sento, you can rent towel, or sometimes you have to buy them, but it's only 1 or 200 yen, so it's very cheap. And same for body soap, shampoo. Most of the time you can use it for free, and sometimes you have to buy them, but again, it's between 20 yen and 40 yen, so very cheap. So when you arrive to the Sento, you have the shoes locker, and this is most of the time what looks like the shoes key in wood. And when you rent a towel, you have often to give this to the entrance, and they give you a towel in exchange, and at the end you do the exchange again. So when you arrive in the Sento, after paying your fee, you have to go in the cloakroom and let all your belongings in the casier, and just always think to take your towel with you. So you go in the bathroom with your belongings if you have some, and you go to the bathroom and you wash your body carefully, and you go in the bathtub. You never put your towel in the bathtub. But before going back to the cloakroom, after finishing enjoying the bath, always wipe your body carefully, because if you are all wet, you can put some water in the floor. It won't be good for elderly people. They can have some accident, and also it's not very clean, so never Never forget to take your towel. The next point I would like to talk about is the community aspect and how should I act with people in the center. So my first advice, and very important I think, is greetings. So when you enter in the center, you just enter in an existing community, because most of the people in the center goers people, are from the neighborhood most of the time, and they go to center every day or several times per week, so they know to each other. And every new people entering is like an outsider. It's not something about the nationality. You can be Japanese or a foreigner. It's the same. And everybody is welcome to Sento. You can all enjoy Sento. But to be a part of the community and to have a smooth relationship with the people there, I will really recommend you to greet people. So when you enter in the cloakroom and in the bathroom, if you are okay with Japanese greetings, you can say konnichiwa or konbanwa. If not, it's not a problem at all. You say hello or hi. I mean, every people there will understand that you greet them. And from there, because you break the ice, the people will start to consider you. They will think, oh, it's polite people, and they will be able to help you. So if you are a bit lost of what to do in the center, and you don't know what to do with the buckets or something like this, you can watch people for example, for sure, but they will be there to explain to you. And even if you don't speak the languages, there is always a way to communicate, I think. So from there, if you want to be a part of the community, it's just up to you. Maybe you may prefer to enjoy Sento and relax just on your own, or maybe you want to share something with people there. So with the greetings and by smiling to them, I think from there you can start some conversation, and it's a really nice part in the Sento experience. I really like it, and each time I visit a different area in Japan, I try to have many informations about the place and have something. I want to learn something from people in the Sento. And then I would like to talk about a question I often have. So many of you want to support Sento because they have an experience and they like it, or just because they think it's a beautiful culture of Japan. So most of the time people ask me, how could I help to ensure the sustainability of the Sento? So my first advice is to share. So if you go to Sento, don't hesitate to share your experience. So you can talk to your friends, you can talk to people on social media, for example. Myself, when I started to go to Sento, and when I heard that they are declining, I was very sad about it, and I told myself, maybe it's not a big thing, but I want to do something in my scale. So I started to share every Sento information where I was going. So for example, in this Sento, the people was like this, and the installations was like this, and the art was like this, and this kind of information. I try to share it in English and French and Japanese, and from that many people answered to me like, oh, maybe I have a Sento in my neighborhood, maybe I have a Sento next my office, so I should go. So just from there you discover the culture, and people will be curious about it. So don't hesitate to share and talk about it. And when you see interesting information on internet or television about Sento, just talk about it and tell people maybe you should try it, or this kind of. So it will be a good way to support Sento, I think. And to finish, I would like to say that every Sento are unique and different, and maybe the first Sento you went it's not good for you because maybe it's too hot or too warm, maybe you had a bad feeling with the people there, maybe you don't like the interior, maybe there is something that don't suit you, and it's totally fine. And because each Sento is different, I totally recommend to go to visit another one, because I'm sure, and personally I think of it 100%, that every people can find its own Sento. Like we all have Sento, we feel very good, we all have Sento, we have some acquaintance, and yeah, if a Sento doesn't fit you, just go to another one.